podcast. This is episode 5. We got a little remote episode here as college is back, working, everything. So today we're going to be talking about the NFL as it is about to be week 5 starting tomorrow. We're kind of going to go back against our old predictions that we made in our second episode and see how they're standing and holding up. Think not good. And then we're also just going to talk about, what teams we think are like solidified good teams, the ones that maybe have gotten their early season jitters out, and just think who we think is really a Super Bowl contender at this moment. So I think the perfect person to start this off is Mr. Isaiah with that hoodie on. 1, 2, and 1, boys.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 1. Let's go. Anyways, I thought my team would come out a lot stronger. I thought my defense would be better. I didn't think Micah Parsons would get traded, but he happened to get traded. And even with the loss of Micah Parsons, I still believe that, our biggest problem last year was running the football and stopping the run, and which I believe we're middle of the pack and stopping the run and middle of the pack of running the football. Javonte Williams has been a great addition. Yeah, he's been doing his thing, and I told everybody he's gonna be good for us. Now, Miles Sanders, you might as well go ahead and cut him because Jaden Blue is coming, and he got hawked by Zach Bond, and the reason we probably lost. And he fumbled at the red zone. You go ahead and get him out of here. But right now, Dak looks like the MVP in my eyes. Leads the league in passing. He's balling. He's not the reason they're losing games, but we all know regular season isn't what we're here to see Dak Prescott do. He gets paid $60 million to be quarterback to lead you to the championship, not just be good in the regular season. But he can't get to the playoffs with no defense, which is 32nd. Most allowed points probably in history of ever. We have no DBs, and I'm just praying to God that we can get to week 6. Because week 6, we get Demario Overshown back. We get who people really don't know is Joseph Butler, number 31, or Brandon Butler, my fault. Brandon Butler, who's number 31. He played last year. He got hurt. We got Demario Overshown, Brandon Butler, and we got Siobhan Revels, who was supposed to be an early round draft pick from ECU, but he wasn't due to injury, and he's supposed to be coming back this week, actually. So even though we started off, we're 1, 2, and 1, we should have won the game in Philly. CD will never have a game like that again. And we should have won this past game against the Packers, but that was foolishness. I don't know what it is with us, bro. 1 second left remaining is nasty. Like, what are we doing, bro? That was the longest 1 second of my life. Like, are we serious right now? And then 4th and 6. Like, the one thing I have to point out is that Matt Eberflus, I wish I could cuss. He sucks. And if he's going to be the reason we don't do what we do, because it seems like the secondary doesn't know what they're doing. They're confused. The safeties don't know what they're doing. And now they're saying our safeties suck. After we had a great safety core for the past 5 years, now all of a sudden our safeties suck. And he's just running all this zone, but we have no pass rush, and we can't get to the quarterback, as well as Sanborn, our middle linebacker. They said all summer, he's going to be the breakout player. He's awful. I don't know why he's on the team. He came from Chicago. He didn't play in Chicago. He was a special team player in Chicago, and I see why. Because if you go, I want everybody just to watch 57 on defense. He is the worst linebacker I've seen ever play. He's too slow. He can't cover. If we're playing zone, you're the middle linebacker. How are you not in the middle of the field? How are you everywhere but the middle of the field? You can't make tackles. We see you on a blitz. You have to run a 4.8 because you look like he's terrible. So, all that to say this. Hopefully, when we get our at least decent players back, we'll be a middle of the pack defense. And that is not good enough, but it will work. We're putting up 40. We're the number 1 rated offense. And we just have to play better on defense. The defense is letting us down a lot. We can't get off the field. And just one stop. We get one stop against the Packers, we win the game. And they made Caleb Love, or not, what's his name? What's the dude?
Caleb Williams.
Who? Yeah, Caleb Williams. Caleb Love. That's nasty. Oh. Caleb Williams. They made Caleb Williams look like a Pro Bowler. He sucks. So I don't know what's going on over there. But the next time I see Matt Eberflus call some BS again, I'm done, because there's no reason why we should be losing these games, putting up 40 points. Like I put in my notes 1 week, we got to score 40. We We got to score 40 to win. Like, that's nasty. We scored 40, 38, 14, 40, and we're losing. So somebody explain that to me, but I believe if we continue doing what we're doing, we'll be fine. We'll be a wild card team because the luckiest team in America is in green. So I'm fine with that. They'll fall off. We all know they'll fall off,
I
especially with Jalen
definitely,
Hurts playing quarterback,
yeah.
averaging a whopping 130 yards. I mean, this guy stinks.
I'm definitely not too high on the Eagles. They keep winning, but
Oh.
they don't have a single win that's not a single score game.
Yeah, like
So, and I don't know. Their defense looked good against y'all, obviously, because they held y'all
no,
to 20 points.
their
But
their defense did not look good against us.
I mean, they
In
held
the
y'all to
second half,
20.
they did.
They held
The
y'all to
second
20.
half, they did.
Adoree Jackson's playing corner, and CeeDee Lamb dropped 4 balls on Adoree Jackson.
He did drop a couple
They
balls, but
He dropped
looked
4. He
good in
dropped
the second
1.
half.
He dropped 1 and 3rd and 10. Yeah, I'm talking about the second half. He had 3 drops in the second half. He had 1 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 10. He dropped it in the middle of the field, hit him right in his hands, bounced off his helmet. He had the one late game where it hit him right in the hands. He didn't have to look and see the ball. He dropped it, and then he had the one where he dove for the ball instead of running up underneath it to avoid contact. You get paid $34 million. You got to take some contact and catch the football. What are we saying? It's
oh no, he
football.
would have died if
Like,
he
what are we
caught that
talking?
ball. If he caught that one, he would have died.
I don't.
1,000.
Like he
That's
would have
fine.
died.
First
And I'll put the
down.
clip in there. He would have died and not caught that ball
First down.
anyways.
We're moving the chain.
No.
We're
He would have
moving the
been
chain.
looking like Tua out there, bro.
Bro, we're moving the chains. I don't care. We're moving the
I
chains.
think a big reason why the Eagles suck is the guy who whines the most, AJ Brown.
I disagree.
No.
I disagree.
Yeah.
He's not getting the rock, bro.
Yeah, he's not getting the ball.
He's
He's
not
not
getting
getting
the rock.
open. Get open.
Harry, he's not getting. He's open.
Yeah.
He's open. They gotta
He's
throw him
not
the
getting the
football.
ball. He's not. It's not even in his catch radius. He's
Yeah,
throwing
I mean,
the ball
okay.
out of bounds on the turf. Like he's throwing him like, oh, I'm about to get sacked balls. That's what he's throwing him.
I understand what you're saying, Harry,
God.
but my whole thing is I understand what you're saying because they're winning, but like they were also winning when they were throwing the football.
Right.
So why are you abandoning this for this? And he's a top 5 receiver. We have him as a top 5 receiver. There's people before the season started had AJ Brown over CeeDee Lamb.
Right. That's a fact.
So for him
That's
to not be
crazy.
getting the ball is nasty work, and you're paying him all that money, and now he's a drama queen. So if you ask me, you might as well trade him. If you're not gonna throw him the ball,
Now
been
he's
a
a
drama
diva.
queen.
He's been
Yeah.
there,
Been a
but
drama.
now he's a diva because he's not getting the ball. But we all know, like, playing the wide receiver position, if you're a top 10 guy, you're gonna be a diva. You want the rock. And I was listening.
That's true.
I was listening to Shannon and Ocho talk about it. Ocho was like, bro, like, if I'm AJ, I want to help my team win. I don't want to be out there just on decoy routes all day, not getting the rock. Every target that I
cardio
get is
serious.
I'm about to get sacked.
$35 million
throws.
cardio.
Right. And Shannon told him, well, if you want to help us keep winning, just keep on blocking. That
You can't
foul.
win that way.
You don't
can't
pay a
win.
guy
That's
$35,
crazy.
$40 million and tell him to keep blocking. Because
My whole
you're
thing-
going to lose the $35, $40 million guy, and he's one of the biggest receivers in the game, one of the strongest receivers in the game. So you're going to lose that run block on the outside.
Yeah.
And now you're trusting Devontae Smith, who's 6'2", 150
Jahan
pounds, and Jahan Dotson, who's also 6'2", 150 pounds.
Oh, that's generous.
It's generous, but you're gonna trust them to run block on the outside while you lose AJ Brown in the process, simply because it's not in your scheme or not in your game plan, or let's call it what it is. We're not playing to Jalen Hurts' weaknesses by throwing the ball. We're playing to the strengths by run, dink and dunk, quarterback draw, touch push into the end zone. I mean, that's how they win
I want
games.
everybody go watch those two touchdown passes he got credit for last week, and then come back. Show the clip. Run the clips.
What, last week against who did they play?
Don't worry, we gonna show it. We gonna show
We're gonna find it.
show the clips.
But
Yeah,
bro,
I don't even know who they played. Oh, they played the Bucks. That's a
They
good
played the
win.
Bucks.
Yeah, they played the Bucks.
That's a good win for him. But
That's a solid win. I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan. I've never been a Jalen Hurts fan. I'm really a Jalen Hurts hater. I have been since day one, and I have been on year 5. I don't like
so is
Jalen Hurts.
Isaiah.
I don't like Jalen
that
Hurts.
conversation with him and Cam.
Yeah, I wasn't a Jalen Hurts hater, but now looking at it,
I've been a Jalen Hurts hater, bro. He don't
bro,
like the it almost looks like, now granted, when we're talking about NFL players, we're comparing them to other NFL players that play their position, not to us as individuals or the general population. This guy barely has the capability to throw the football. Barely.
I wouldn't.
Barely. Because
He's
anytime,
not throwing the football, I don't think he can't throw the football.
Bro, he's one of the worst passers in the league, in my opinion. He's one of the worst. He's one of the worst.
Oh.
Because look, you put any other passing quarterback back there, they're gonna have better stats than him. They're gonna have better
That
stats.
O line,
bro.
Yes.
If you get 5 seconds every time you step back into the pocket to throw the ball, and yes, he's a good pocket operator. Yes, he can scramble. Yes, he can run, and that's just what he does, and that plays a part into it. But if you throw somebody that knows how to operate a pocket back there, yo, they're going to dice up any defense if you have Devontae Smith in the slot and A.J. Brown out wide and Jahan Dotson on the other
decoy
side.
and Saquon.
That's what I'm saying. And anytime I feel like I'm in trouble,
in
I have the best check down receiver in the NFL.
Exactly.
Look, Jalen Hurts is not
Put
trash.
Bryce Young on that team, they're winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. Slow down. Slow down.
What?
I believe that. I actually believe that.
I don't think they win the Super Bowl, but I was having a conversation with somebody about what if we switch the two, Jalen Hurts and Bryce Young, and they were boosting up Jalen Hurts like the Panthers become a playoff team. And to that, I said, slow down. That's not gonna happen.
No.
I think the Eagles will regress a bit. They're still a very high-seeded playoff team in the NFC, and the Panthers are still missing the playoffs. They still finished third in that division only because the Saints are the worst team in the NFL. They wouldn't be better than the Falcons, and they for sure would not be better than the Bucs. Jalen Hurts doesn't jump anything, like nothing about Jalen Hurts jumps out at me as far as skill, talent comparatively to other quarterbacks, arm talent, being able to read a defense, like all that. I got him top 10, and it's not very high on top 10. It's not. We know
My question is this to you now. Who's the best quarterback in the NFC East?
Oh, it's Dak.
Dak. What? It's not
That's
even
not
close.
a question.
I feel like it's been Dak. And now,
we had this conversation. Dak is easy a top 8 quarterback, and that's 8 is low key lowballing. It might be 7.
I think.
Okay. Name the quarterbacks you have over Dak Prescott.
The top 4.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that's what we said previously.
Okay.
I think you got the top 4 being Pat, in any order: Pat, Josh, Lamar, and Joe. Round out that top 5 with Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert.
No.
You're bugging.
He just lost to the Giants. He just lost to the Giants. So I'm not.
3-1. They're 3-1.
I don't care. I don't care what.
Games.
I don't care what they are. Who have they? They just lost to the Giants. They 4-0.
Hey, Baker. Ain't gonna lie. Baker's balling.
We have Baker Mayfield over Dak.
I'm saying he's in that range.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say he's not over Dak right now. Now last year.
No. I think he's in that top 10.
Yeah, he is. Baker's he's like 7-8. I think you switch Dak Prescott at 7 and put him at 8.
Dak at 7 or Dak at 6?
Dak at 7. I don't want to put him 6.
So who's the
6? So
Matthew Stafford is 5.
I'll put him at 6. I'll put Justin Herbert at 7. I'll put Baker at 8.
Okay. That's respectable.
Right. But I think
Baker and Justin could.
I don't agree with that. But to just round out my point, Jalen Hurts has, and he's been super successful. Kudos to bruh. He's a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He's won the NFC, twice?
Yeah.
He's a winner. But
he is.
I
Super
don't.
Bowl champion.
I'm not crediting that to him. I'm gonna credit that to the Philadelphia Eagles. I saw a graphic that was like Jalen Hurts has won 17 out of his last 17 games. What about the Eagles, bro? Did the
Yeah.
Eagles not do
Actually,
that?
he's 18-0.
Bro,
Yeah.
they
It's crazy. I'm not
they
gonna lie,
are
it's insane,
18-0 though. But
That's nasty, bro.
it's nasty.
That's
It's
nasty.
gross. It's wild. It's a crazy stat line. But why are we crediting
It was the
that?
Chiefs.
Why are we crediting that to him though? Because to me, he's not even the driving factor of why they win.
Saquon almost won OPOY last year.
Yeah.
To be realistic.
Saquon was an MVP candidate last year.
Yeah. Or did he win OPOY?
I think he won Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year.
And he was a playoff candidate. So
he should have won MVP if he would have got 2K.
Should have won MVP anyways. I mean,
he would have won both.
Being honest.
I don't think he's a special guy. Clearly, he's in the NFL and he's winning at the highest level. But when we're talking about individuality and who can go be successful elsewhere, and we look at players like Joe Burrow, who have been in the worst O-line situation that I've ever seen.
God.
Lamar Jackson has had bad situations. Josh Allen came into a bad situation, but they rounded out that roster for him.
Yeah.
But even still, I don't think there's a single quarterback, maybe other than Patrick Mahomes, that has had as good or a better situation than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and the reason
I agree.
Because Patrick Mahomes came in after they went 11-5 with Alex Smith.
Right.
Exactly.
And he got blessed with Travis Kelce, and the best coach in the NFL.
Yeah, Andy Reid.
And a great O-line.
Right.
Fantastic O-line.
Yeah, they had a great O-line.
But when you look at
in the beginning.
Right. I think when you look at stats and you see that you have a top 5 wide receiver, you have one of the best number 2s in the game who could easily be a number 1 on 25 out of the 30 teams that we got.
Yes.
And then you look in the backfield and you've gone from DeAndre Swift, who's no slouch, to Saquon Barkley, and you have had the number 1 O-line for the past 4 years consecutively. I mean,
and their defense
there's no excuse. The defense is always elite. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah. It's exactly.
Bro, they force takeaways. They stop you on 3rd down. They get after it on the run. Bro, I watched Jordan Davis pile drive himself through a field goal unit. Block it.
No, you watched Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter power through that. You didn't just see Jordan Davis.
You're furthering my point. That defensive line is elite, gang.
The line, but that secondary is questionable.
Well, bro,
they told which Guantanamo Bay. Boy, he's some trash when the elite receivers out there.
We're talking about his career. We're not talking about just this season. We're talking about his career.
Right.
They've been pretty elite.
They've been elite year in and year out.
Yeah, CJ Gardner-Johnson in the back there. So yeah, prior to that they were elite when they lost the Super Bowl. But I guess, bro, I'm after the Eagles.
I mean, yeah, you can't really cheer for him, but
yeah.